what are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready? Let's go now. 79 Broncos. Ready?
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Penix. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden. And the Chargers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
Harris, the man in motion. On play action. Now Herbert. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Now a play fake. Herbert. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the Falcons will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw...
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Going for it all. And that is incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go, set.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 1-possession game. On play action now, Herbert. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. 31 yards. Here's a run. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Jamal Agnew now to return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin big. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Shut up. Go.
From the gun, it's Penix. Now he'll run. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Chargers have it. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet, but then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Herbert now on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. That is intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates, inside the 40. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's
to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden. And the Chargers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first.
380. Run. Set. 380. Run. Crowd right.
His drive will start on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On second down, a run with Harris. And a sigh of relief, he gets a first down up past the 10 and out to the 13.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Herbert now on first down. Catch is made. That is Williams. Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another first down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break. Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for third and 3. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. Open man, right side. He's got it. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on fourth down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Herbert to the air again. Quick throw, taken in. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection, and this is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and here
a dive, and he's in! Touchdown, L.A. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Agnew on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Throwing now, Penix on first down. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And they will finally run him down. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They'll throw on first down with Penix. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. They'll try to run with Robinson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Falcons 14.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's first and 10. On play action, it's Herbert. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Throwing on first down is Herbert. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. And they'll take this down inside the 35. On first and 10, here's Herbert.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
They'll work now on second and 4. They fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Mike Williams, the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up a third down. A gain there of 11. First down, L.A.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
On first down, Herbert. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And this is taken in by the defense. Any turnover down here hurts, Greg. These feel even worse because you have the reception. Looks like you're going to gain yardage. And then the fumble and the turnover, the defense takes the ball.
And they got exactly what they wanted out of the pass play, Mike. They're able to make the completion, but now as the ball carrier, you cannot be thinking, oh, I have to score, get it in the end zone. You still have to protect the ball. He doesn't. The ball gets knocked free, and the defense creates a huge turnover.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On first down, it's Penix. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Conklin goes in motion. Pistol here for Herbert. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. A pass taken in by Harris. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. On first and 10, it's Penix. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And the Chargers are going to have a first and goal coming up. He's out of bounds at the 2. Now Herbert on the bootleg. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Tyler Conklin, touchdown Chargers. Now it is first and goal. Following the penalty, he'll run it. And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown Los Angeles. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Point after now from Dicker. He's got it. And the Chargers have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The veteran Jamal Agnew going to bring it out. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. First and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Now the lefty Penix on first down. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
They motion a receiver right. On play action, now Herbert. Work walking free downfield. It is Williams. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Hayden Ellis. Back to throw. Here's Penix. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 13-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Let's go.
4th down, and here's Penix. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
Set.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. On the give, it's Harris. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run.
And he's got another one. Touchdown, L.A. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game and number 12 on the year. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. From the gun, it's Penix. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Dante Jackson.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
That's right side and brought in by Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Now a play fake. Herbert. Oh, that's one where he just needs to unload it, but he did not. It'll go down as a sack and a big loss of yards. On the handoff, it's Harris. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. On play action now, Herbert. That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 6.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do.
And he will score again. Touchdown, Chargers. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. Dicker now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chargers are able to extend the lead.
42, Falcons 14. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The veteran Jamal Agnew going to bring it out. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's Penix. He's got his man. It's Mooney.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice...
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
An 11-yard loss on the play brings up the 3rd down.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. He fires downfield for Pitts. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now a give on the ground, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
Set. What is up?
They'll stay on the ground. And the Chargers are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Set.
And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up second and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. And make that a 5th straight